Fish and chips is a hot dish consisting of fried fish in a batter served with chips. The dish originated in England, where the two components have been introduced from separate immigrant cultures. It is not known who combined them. Often considered Britain's national dish, fish and chips is common takeaway food in numerous other countries, particularly English-speaking and Commonwealth nations. I am Daniel Lucas.
Hello, I'm Alessandro Panattoni. Welcome to Food 101.
Food, people. Let's talk about food. Oh, Shafi.
Yeah, what's up?
It's a half of the month. Can you
Yes,
imagine? Oh
yes.
my goodness. And we are happy because it's the first day of the spring.
Yeah, what
No,
was the spring?
second.
No, because in Toronto it was still cold, eh?
Oh, really? In Vancouver, we are already sunny, people.
Lucky you. I
Yes.
should move to Vancouver, I guess.
Yes, you should move to Vancouver. Welcome to spring, the first day of spring yesterday. So we are so happy. The sunshine is very shine. Oh,
Yes,
in
nice.
British Columbia,
Well, I
and
can't complain because it's maybe yesterday or today. Yeah, yesterday and today the temperature was pretty good. Like 3 degrees, four.
but the
Wow, we're getting better here.
yeah, getting better, but the snow is still freezing around, right?
It's gotta come spring anyway. So somehow,
Yes, can't
sometimes.
complain. Can't complain because
No.
really spring is coming, as they said,
Yes,
and the flowers are blooming. Oh,
yes.
it's really nice to take a picture. It's a time to take a picture again for spring flowers.
Yeah,
So
especially you flower books too. So you
yes,
need to take lots of picture. Yes,
it's a time to have take a picture of those flowers because it's just like 1 month and they gone. Oh my
yes.
goodness, it's so fast. So Shafi, before we go on, I want to invite my our listeners to listen to my other podcast, Food 101, our third season with Krista Trublay, award-winning author and the author of the Apocalypse trilogy. And please do listen latest episode with Mr. Andy and one of the Amazon bestseller. Please do listen our episode yesterday. So Shavi, what we gonna talk about today?
Well, today we talk about fish and chips.
Oh, is it
Oh, yes.
fish and chip from Italy or where?
Well, I can't say it's an Italian dish, eh? But I really like it anyway. Fish and chips. Well, everybody knows fish and chips. Thanks to the English.
People.
Yes, of course. That's one of the symbol of England. Come on,
Yes.
fish and chips. It's
So
an amazing dish.
probably they get mad to you, say, "Oh, it's from Italy."
No, it's not. We
So,
got something similar. Come on.
oh yeah, let's can we discuss that fish and chips in Italy?
Fish and chips. Well, we got the frittura di pesce. It's almost the same, but we don't use the butter like they do in for the fish and chips. So we just pass in the flour on the semolina flour, or we pass in breadcrumbs. So it depends. What kind of fish chips you want to do in Italy.
But
Yeah, for Italia,
uh,
frittura.
yes, frittura de pesce, people.
Yeah, that's right. So
It
let's say, doesn't matter where we're going. I believe always that the food is coming all around. So
yes,
somehow, different way, with some
yes.
variation,
It
but
so
we all,
happen. Yeah,
yes,
it's in every cuisine there is a variation. It so
yes,
happens that English people popularize it, or it comes from England that everybody knows.
Yeah, but absolutely, there is no doubt. The fish and chips is it's always the best. Fish and chips.
Yes.
With the English fish and chips is it's amazing. I've been in England. I was in England when I was 18 years old. I was
Yes.
working in Bournemouth, in Bournemouth, south of England. And I still remember, the fish and chips. You go over there, you got the paper around, you got the chips inside, you got the fish on top, and that's it. Walk around with the with the paper bag they give it to you. It's a characteristic, it's a classic. It's amazing,
It's
and the smell when you go in, it's fantastic.
yes. It's like if you compare it to Japanese people, it's like ramen on the go.
Oh
Ah.
yeah, well, we were talking last week. Yeah.
If the Japanese have ramen to go, for sure the English people have fish and chip to
Oh,
go.
fish and chips to go. The Italians got a
Oh.
pizza to go.
Oh yes. So what are the Italian that to go, Shafi? It's like on the go.
On the go. Well, classic. It's always pizza on the go, but we got sandwich to go or panini, no? Arancini or suppli, or there is so many things that we have to go.
Yes, definitely. So Shafi, what can you say about fish and chips?
Wow, fish and chips. Well, it's a hot dish about fry fish in a butter. The butter and serve it with chips. Serve it with lemon and coleslaw and tartar sauce. That's classic and ketchup. Don't forget ketchup. It's a
Yes.
classic, classic.
Yes, it's a classic fish and chips from England. So, Shafi, if you do the fish and chips, what are the procedure that you need to do?
Well, make sure always, it's fresh fish is the best. If it's nice and smell good, it's a good fish. That depends on what kind of fish you use. Okay, like if you in England or Ireland, they usually always use cod and or haddock, for the fish and chips. But any kind of white fish is nice to use. For you can use pollock, you can use basa, for example, tilapia, or
Yes,
depends what kind of what kind of fish you like. If you like a thick meat, you like a thin meat, or to eat. So the procedure, it's always depending on what kind of recipe you use, for
yes,
the butter. So if you use classic butter, it's always baking soda and flour and water. But
yes,
then there is different variation for that one too. There is people you put beer on it, and there is people put even sparkling water inside. So it depends what kind of butter you want to use.
yes, definitely.
I can give you the recipe of my butter that I
Oh, yes.
got.
A trade secret of Chef Alessandro.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I got no problem because I found this one very very easy to make, even if you're at home. Yeah, I think this is the first time I give a recipe. Yeah, I think
Oh, yes.
like I'm gonna give
No,
a real recipe right now.
no, I think you did the recipe
I did it
for.
before. Ah,
Yeah, you,
okay.
you remember the dessert in Valentine's,
Oh yeah,
the
that's right. Yes, 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 yes.
the,
But
the
mine is
mousse.
yeah. My wine is very very simple. It's it's 500 gram of regular flour, 500 gram of pizza,
Yes,
30 gram of baking powder, and 15 gram of salt, and one teaspoon of white pepper. That's it. Then after you mix everything, and you keep this mixer on the side. And when you gotta do the fish and chips, you just pick up as much you need, and you dilute it with the beer.
oh,
That's
okay.
it's very very nice, very simple. And if you use it right away, it's nice and crispy at the moment. It's very very nice. I
So
really like it.
Chefy, if you do mixing all the ingredients, you will put together the beer or you will do it later.
I put a bit after later because I usually make like this is 1 kilo, 1 kilo recipe. So I usually make I keep in the storage, and
Yes.
then when I'm gonna make I need it for fish and chips. I take it out, I put it in a bowl or whatever I need, and I mix it with the beer. Now,
Oh,
now
okay.
if I'm at work, no, if I'm at home, I drink half a beer and I use half a beer.
That's a good idea.
Oh
Yes.
no, just kidding, just kidding. No, but yeah, you use as much out that you make how thin you want the butter to be. Like I like like nice and crispy, you know. So I try to keep not too thin liquid because I don't want dissolve in the oil. Sometimes if you put too much liquid, it's going to dissolve in the water in the oil. Sorry.
Oh, yes, definitely.
So I keep a little bit thick butter, and I salt the fish. Then I pass in. I dry up very good the fish. The fish is gonna be very dry. Otherwise, the butter doesn't attach very good on it. So what I do, it's I dry up the fish, put the salt, then I pass in the flour first, and then I pass in my butter, and then in a very hot oil, I just put the fish in.
Oh, nice. That will
Yes.
be your Chef Alessandro trade secret.
You know what I like so much? I like cat to try the if you ever try the catfish fish and chips.
Yes.
Oh, catfish is amazing, amazing.
Oh, okay, yes. Catfish in Asia is so cheap.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. I like nice because it's got nice soft taste, and it's soft flesh as a fish. It's very
Oh,
nice.
so it's better than cod.
No, no, of course, I love cod. I can't compare. I think cod and haddock is one of the number one for the fish and chips. But
Yes.
as a change for as a flavor in the fish, I will not complain about the catfish at all. I think it's southern of United States they do catfish, I believe.
Yes.
Mm.
One of variation that make fish and chips better and delicious.
Yes, yes, and we want the delicious food.
Definitely. And they said stuff that fish and chips was appeared in the UK in the 1860s, and by 1910 there were over 25,000 across the UK. Oh, it's
Wow, that's a lot, huh?
spread like a mushroom, as they
Yeah, that's a
said.
lot of fish, eh?
That's why the fish is now saying the people from the oceanography said, "Oh, please limit your catfishing because we're saving for our generation to generation to come." I think in the UK they have this law that you need to have this certain amount only that you will catch in when if you're catching fish.
Oh, for catching fish, yes.
Yes,
I very hope,
because
yeah.
the population is declining and declining people plus
Mm,
global change and the water of the oceans becoming hot and the fish cannot survive. So
mm.
please do your part to combat climate change because it affects everything, most especially fish.
Yes.
With no more fish and chips for our generation to generation to come. So, Shafi, if you give a fusion of fish and chips, what is it?
A fusion of fish and chips. Oh, wow, I was not expecting this. A fusion. Okay. You know what? I would like to do. Well, I would like to aromatize, put a little bit spice in the butter of the fish. Can you imagine if you use powder of nori powder, like the seaweed, the dry seaweed Japanese, no? You put
Yes.
inside the butter of the fish chips, and then after you pass the fish, and the fish has got the flavor of the nori or the seaweed. It's pretty cool, that one.
Oh, nice, Eric.
Yeah, it's actually a little bit green color. It's pretty. That's a nice, different idea.
Did you do that in Japan when you were there?
Yes, I did.
I knew it. How is it? The
Oh,
people
it's
like that?
amazing. It's amazing. It's very good. It's very good. That well, it's a different, give a different flavor of the on the fish anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So did
But yeah, no, you can we can do something a little bit more fancy, like put some try to roll up a fish and then put something inside the fish, or and then butter in and deep fry. It would be cool too. Thinking about it, what we can put as an Italian, I would say let's put some cheese on it. But-
oh yes. Put truffles in it.
oh, good idea. Oh, that was
to
amazing.
to
Yes,
make
why not?
to
Truffle
y-
and cheese. Very good.
of course to make it more like a five-star restaurant.
Yes. Oh, that's cool. I want to try. Maybe I'm going to try tomorrow.
Include in your menu.
My menu.
Yes. So, Safi, what will be your advice for the beginners to do the fish and chips?
Okay, first, of course, fresh fish. But you can find even frozen fish anyway, very good, good quality anyway now. So it's not a problem. But making sure it's the frost good if you got the frozen one, and you dry up good. Sometimes when you got the frozen fish, it tend to release so much water after. So it's if instead if it's fresh, it doesn't get all that water from the freezer. You know when it's
Yes.
frozen. Anyway, so making sure it's nice and dry the fish. That's the most important thing because you don't want to have no accident with the oil. You don't want and you want the butter to be attached on the fish. You don't want the butter come out
Yes, definitely.
because it's one of the mistakes that almost everybody does when they especially the new stuff, and they try to make a fish and chips, and oh, we got the good butter, this and that, and then after when they go put in the fryer, it goes away, disappear,
Yes.
and we have a naked fish over there.
Definitely. And be make sure that your butter is not that light, not that thick. It's in the middle, people.
Yes, yes, absolutely,
Because
absolutely.
because if as a chef said, your fish will be naked.
Yeah, of
it's
course, it's going to be naked. Absolutely, it's going to be naked because it's going to come out all the the butter from the fish. So
the
it's going to be
butter, yes,
a naked, a
that's
naked,
right.
a naked fish.
You know what, Jeffy? We do always fish and chips every month. It's like in a month we do it twice. So this is what I do if I'm doing my fish and chips. We do tempura butter. So
Oh,
it's
nice.
so I and then we put sparkling water and beer.
Oh, nice.
Oh yes, and then as a chef Alessandro before in our last episode, make the butter cold. Oh, it
Yes.
it really give the crispiness, the taste that when you taste it's like like that.
Yes, that's what everybody expects for,
Uh, yes, the crispiness is there, and make sure, as I said, the butter is not so thin and not too thick, because you should be in between the temperature of the fryer too, right, Cheffy? If
Yeah.
you, I think I do prefer like 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I usually put on that thing,
Hmm.
and really the crispiness and the color is golden, let's
Hmm.
say golden yellow or golden brown, Cheffy, right?
Yes.
Either
But always,
between.
I think we always got to think, about the size, even the fish. If it's very thick, it's going to take a little bit more time. So to cook.
Yes,
Mm.
also the sizes of the fish, and we always preferable cod or haddock. they're w-
Yes.
they're one of the best, but nowadays, because they are so expensive, we can, Chef Alessandro said, you can do alternate for codfish, right, Chefy?
Oh yeah. Well, there is so many. There is baza, tilapia. It's a good price anyway. Uh,
Yes.
pollock, or you can try different kind of fish, whatever you like.
Yes,
Absolutely.
white fish. For the sauce, we use tartar sauce.
Yes.
Can we invent, instead of tartar sauce, can we invent any kind of sauce? like
Well, you can
for the
use any
fish.
kind of sauce. You can use even aioli sauce if you want, eh? Because
Oh
it's of
yes,
course, aioli sauce is a good match anyway over there. Oh, you can make spicy sauce, with even crush chili pepper and mayonnaise, or you if you don't like the traditional tartar sauce, you can make your own without the stuff maybe that you don't like. Maybe some people don't like capers or don't like uh, pickles
pickles.
inside, so they
Yes,
can change and make it just a mayonnaise and deal, or mayonnaise. Well, of course, a little bit lemon juice would be nice on it. And
yeah,
yeah, you can put boiled eggs inside, and crush inside the mayonnaise to make a little bit thicker.
yes,
Put olives if you want it, or you know, Dijon mustard and mayonnaise only, or Dijon mustard or mayonnaise and ketchup make kind of rosé.
yes. It
Yeah,
depends to your preference, people. If you like what Chef Alessandro suggests, that's one of a kind that make your dipping so delicious.
yes, absolutely. I think when you start to work in the kitchen and you start to appreciate, you start to love what you're doing. You all this coming out by yourself. Let me try this, or let me try that. And you open up the fridge, whatever you see inside. And yeah, I think it's cool. To try and mix something together, see how it tastes like.
Yes, it comes naturally, people.
Yes. So if I open my fridge now, I have mayonnaise, I have Genovese sauce, pesto. Why not mix Genovese with the pesto? Let's see what's going on. Genovese with the mayonnaise. Let's see how look like. For the fish and chips. Cool.
Yes, it's something else that you will discover, and then oh, eureka! I found a good, I found a good replacement of tartar sauce.
Yes, absolutely.
So, Chefy, before we go on, we want to shout out to the people listening in United Kingdom.
Oh wow! Yes.
Ah,
Cheers.
United. Cheers. United Kingdom is number 3 on our list on our
Wow.
analytics. Imagine they are number 3. Number 1, United States. Number 2, Canada, and now number 3, United Kingdom. So
Wow.
shout out to the people listening in England. We have 100% audience share.
Wow.
Okay, thank you so much, England.
Thank you.
And of course, and thank you for the fish and chips. We love it.
Absolutely. We love you.
We
We love you
love
so
your
much.
fish and chips.
Thank you for the fish and chips.
You're being well known for the fish and chips. Of course, Wales, Chevy.
Yes.
And number 3 is Scotland and Northern Ireland.
Wow. Nice. Thank you
Yes.
very much.
Thank you for supporting this podcast because this podcast is created to empower different kinds of cuisine in the world.
Yes. And
And
to have fun and talking about food. That's the most important thing.
yes, that's chef and I is that's our line of work, and it's something that we want to share to you at the end of the day or at the end of the whole week that we work in the kitchen, and it's something that probably it can help you in your everyday life, most especially if you work in the kitchen or if you work the same kind of work.
Yeah, I think something that's light to listen, not something heavy. You got to make this, you got to make that. No, no, something that just enjoy what you're doing. That's
Yes,
something easy.
that's the key ingredient, people.
Yes,
Enjoy of what you're doing because if you enjoy your doing, it's just like your time is like pass by.
yes, that's true.
And a chef and I are always saying that if you work in the kitchen or anywhere, don't afraid to commit mistake because mistake make you perfect.
Yes, absolutely.
So, what else you can say about fish and chips, Shafi?
That's good, very good. And making sure you keep the beer, the half beer with you.
Yes. Okay, I forgot if you rate fish and chips 1 to 10, where is it?
Oh, my opinion.
Yes.
Oh yeah, number 10 for sure, because fish and chips is fish and chips. It's
Oh,
one of the
yes.
best.
it's a
Absolutely.
It's a classic that
Yes.
a recipe that anywhere in the world can know it. It's a basic recipe that even beginner can do it in the first time, right, Chappie?
Yes, every time you, if you think, somebody say fish and chips, automatically you go right away in England, right away. Thinking, oh, England, yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
yes, definitely. So, Shafi, tips again for the beginners who gonna do the fish and chips.
Tips for the beginner. Yeah, of course, make sure dry up the fish good, like I always say, and then you pass in the flour first, then you pass in the butter, and then making sure the oil is hot enough, the butter is not running too much, otherwise you're gonna make the fish naked.
It will run away, people.
Yes, it's gonna run away. But it's like we said before, make a mistake, make perfection. So, go for.
Go
Try
for it.
once, try twice. Hey, it's gonna come out perfect one day.
Yes. And you need to learn. Not
Yes.
just like, oh, Chef Alessandro and Daniel, just like it's good to have a mistake. But you need to learn,
Oh yeah,
people.
I made lots of mistake. Oh yeah, I made so many mistake. But I grew up with that mistake. And
Yes.
try always to learn more every day.
Yes, to be better with your mistake, people. It's
Yes.
not just like go okay. It's normal to make mistake, but you need to learn from the mistake. So fish and chips. So can we replace chips? What can you say?
Classic fish and chips. Can't replace with chips without chips. I think one of the I like the fish, but the chips are good.
So let's say fish and beans.
Beans. If you want to be very healthy, but when you know, you know, once in a while, a classic, classic fish and chips with lots of kilocalorie. Yes, please give it to me. No, but I prefer if you make home fries. That's yes, home chip. You make your own cut. You don't go like regular chips or French fries. You should go with the chips. It's a big cut of potatoes. You make your own. That's the best one. And yeah, I will love that. I always like that.
Yes. How about the coleslaw, Shafi? Can we
Coleslaw. Oh
replace
yeah,
coleslaw?
coleslaw. You want to change your coleslaw?
Yes.
Mm,
Can we change
coleslaw.
coleslaw or
Change your
oh that
coleslaw.
is the traditional trademark of fish and chips?
Yeah, yeah, you can't. we can't.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you can change dressing on the coleslaw. I don't know, but I can't because it's that. When you get the fish, you get the chips, you get the vinegar on the potato, you got the. You need a coleslaw.
That automatically where's the coleslaw? Because
Yes, it come automatically. Say if somebody doesn't give it to me, I say, "Where is the coleslaw?" Yeah, something's missing.
something missing, yes.
Yeah.
Because people already knows what is come with it. It's a
Yes.
fish and chips, lemon, French fries, coleslaw, tartar
Yes.
sauce, ketchup. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Some
out
people
to.
get some people get vinegar too, eh?
Oh yes, in England, I heard that they
Yes.
like vinegar. So what's we have a residence that always we have fish and chips. Can I have vinegar? Oh, it's from England.
Yes. Wow. You have to keep in in the mood.
Yes. So, Shafi, why is it important vinegar for this recipe? Udon? What do you
No,
think?
no. Well, it's a good match with the fish because well, you can use the lemon for the fish, of course, but you need something vinegar, on top of the uh, on the grease of the potato, something to break down the grease. So that's you need the vinegar and you eat, and you give it a flavor, nice, strong, beautiful. It's a great match.
Yes, definitely. It's something that it will not be complete without this item, like
Yeah,
vinegar.
some people maybe don't like it too much the vinegar on top of it. Maybe they will like ketchup beside, So it's always good anyway.
Yes,
But still keeping the fish and chips traditional good.
traditional and one of a kind.
Yes, absolutely.
So, Shafi, if you will do fish and chips in a five-star restaurant,
Mm.
which plate you gonna use?
Okay. If I'm okay, fine dining restaurant, yeah, well, you use a regular, round white plate, of course. But even if I'm working in a very fine dining restaurant, I will like to use a basket for that. You know,
Oh, yes.
I tell you the truth, I don't use a basket right now because I do, but I have a white plate on it. But I always love the idea, even if it doesn't matter if it's a five-star hotel or whatever, but the traditional things, I like to keep as fancy traditional style, and the basket really with the nice paper under, even a kind of a newspaper style paper, be really bring you in England to eat in that, make you feel like, so it's a nice basket with your potato, you got your coleslaw on the side, you got, and your fishery on top. It's amazing, like, good, nice to. I will
Yes.
appreciate it if somebody serve it to me like this. I will appreciate it really, really a lot.
It's like that for you is fancy.
Yeah, because
Ah,
it doesn't matter the place that you are, where you working. It's how you present it, how you make it feel to the people. Because even
y-
if you're in a five-star hotel, but you got it presented the way they make you feel to be there. Even
yes.
if you know there, that's the thing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Even if you are in a fancy restaurant, if you make presentable with a basket with fish and chips,
Yeah.
oh, that's different.
Yes. Yeah.
It's something they say unique.
Yeah. Yes. That's right. Yes. Yes. That's true.
As you observed, Chef and I are already considering other recipe to discuss, and we start fish and chips. And another week is a different kind of dish again. And as we go through month of April, we're gonna surprise you because our topic for discussion is different from our last season because we talk about all Italian cuisine, but now we are go away from our regular topic. Right, Javi?
Yeah. Well, let's try. Yeah. Let's try. Let's try.
Yes. Well, Italian cuisine, as we said, simple, delicious, and rich.
Yes.
Yes, because why? It's simple. If we discussed that on our second season, how to make a panna cotta is simple to do and so delicious. And then we compare to French cuisine, creme brulee. That's hard to do, but the same taste, but different how to do it. I'm
Yes.
not saying that we are leaving Italian cuisine, but
Oh, never.
we never, never,
No, no,
because
no, no. Just
because
kidding.
we just insert, some of the famous dish that you love to hear it or you love to do it.
Absolutely.
Yes. So Chevy, let's invite them to do fish and chips.
Yes, please do it. Do it. Let's do the fish and chips. You can follow even my recipe I gave you before. It's very simple. So try, please.
Yes, try. It's simple and truly
Delicious.
delicious and truly English recipe.
Yes.
Do you think even if you close your eyes, you can do it? Oh, I don't think so, right?
Well, it's not that difficult. Come on. They can do it. They can do it. Absolutely.
Yes. And thank you, people, for, of course, again, from the bottom of our heart, our incredible downloads. We have already 600,000
Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you.
downloads. Thank you so much. We are aiming that at the end of July, we have 1 million downloads.
Yay.
Yes. And from the bottom of our heart, Chef and I are so
Yes.
very grateful. And we promise you that our podcast is.
It's going to be big, better, and bolder.
Yes. And watch out for our video podcast.
We're working on it. We're working on it. We will working on it. We will working. Promise, promise,
Oh,
promise.
promise. Yes. Chef and I are doing our video podcast soon. So watch out for that.
Yes.
So, Shavi, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Of course, all the time. Thank you. American people,
See you soon.
bye bye.